Hi Libras, Trishna here. Welcome to your September 2019 general reading. So what I'm feeling for you leading up into September is I feel like you're in a pretty good, happy, positive place. A certain area of your life is going really well. I feel like you're currently assessing yourself, what skills you have, what talents you have, what things you've learned, what technique you have, who you are as a person. I feel like you're really looking at all the really good positive things about you, all the things that you've worked on, all the things that you like about yourself, all the strengths that you really bring to the table. And I feel like, whatever area of your life is going really well, it's going so well, and it's going so well that you're really looking forward to the next step. You're thinking, what's next? How can I do even better? How can I go to the next level? How can I manifest the next big thing? Like, what happens next? What is the next most amazing step on this journey? And, I think what kind of brought you to this is that I feel like you've been doing a lot of work, and I feel like you've really been learning a lot, and it's really almost been a little easy for you. Whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been learning, you've really gotten into a flow, and so it's almost coming very naturally to you. And when we really find that strength of ours, when we really get into that flow, it can be very easy to get very addicted. I'm using the word addicted, but I mean in a positive way. Like, you get very passionate about whatever it is that you're working on, and it feels so good to be so connected to something that, we want to know what's next. We want to take this to the next level. We want to feel even better than we're currently feeling. So that's kind of where you're at and what's brought you to this point of really wanting to up level and feel even better, and yeah, just like manifest even better in your life and learn even more. And the guidance that I want to share with you is, don't forget to stop and smell the roses. So I am all for utilizing that excited energy and like the energy of momentum and wanting to move things forward, and actually utilizing that. And when we're excited, work on what we're excited on. Use that momentum, maximize that momentum, act on that momentum. I'm all about that. But the thing is like, that really works when we know what the next step is. Being excited and working on something really works to our advantage when we know what it is that we need to work on, what it is that we need to channel that excitement in. But I feel like with you, you have all of this pent up, excited energy, and you're feeling really good about things, but you don't know what the next step is. It's like, I feel really good. I want to take this to the next level. What is that next level? So there's still a question of, I know I want to channel my energy, but where do I channel my energy? How do I channel my energy? And so now would not really be the best time to try to work on something, because you don't really have a direction, and you want to utilize your momentum in very efficient ways, so that you're channeling it into something that is going to give you even more excitement, even more momentum. If you start using your excitement energy into something that isn't really the right direction for you, the energy, that excitement, is going to fizzle out, and you're going to get burnt out, and it's not really going to be as fun. So you want to wait, you want to stop and smell the roses, enjoy this time, be excited, but wait until you know where to channel this excitement. Wait until you know what that next step is. Wait until you know exactly what you want for your life, so that you can actually put your energy into building the right things that are going to continuously fuel that excited energy that you have, and yeah, bring you more of that excitement. And so what I think that you should do at this point in time is, I feel like you should try to channel your energy into something that's not really related to this area of your life, this really good, happy, excited area of your life where you want a next level. Channel that energy into something else. Maybe there's a hobby that you have, or that you've always wanted to try, or maybe even one that you've never considered, that you could start channeling some of your energy, so that you kind of distract yourself from what's my next step, and kind of getting in this rut of trying to figure out with your brain where you need to go next, instead of letting your subconscious kind of bleed that through into your awareness. Because there's still some things that need to be figured out, and if you're continuously focusing on it and trying to figure it out, you're not really giving your subconscious space to really figure out what is that next step, what is going to bring you the most happiness. So you really need to give it a break and channel your energy into something else. So maybe you like art, or have never tried art, or have always wanted to try art, or have never wanted to try art, but for now, like, it's a good focus area for you. So go ahead and try art. Go ahead and try painting or sculpting, or whatever it is that captures your interest, and channel your energy into that. Take your focus and put it into something that's new, that's different, that allows you to be creative, that allows you to utilize your skill sets in some way. And I think that that will really help you a lot because it'll help take that pent up energy and put it somewhere else so that everything that you really want can figure itself out for you. I've been like slurring a lot in this video. Can figure itself out for you, and then, when things have sorted themselves out, when the next steps are clear, you can receive what those next steps are. Maybe if you're interested in cooking or baking, do that. And that's something that's very interesting because if you're channeling your positive, excited energy into food and then you eat that food, it's almost like this continuous circle of like you're channeling your energy and excitement to food and then you're like consuming your excitement. Which I almost feel like could maybe help you manifest your next step even faster because not only do you feel excited, but like it's now being integrated into every one of your cells. It's always being integrated into all of your cells in your body, but like it's physically now happening like actually molecule by molecule that you are like ingesting. So, that's something for you to consider and think about. And yeah, I feel like if you do this, this will sort itself out for you. You'll find what that next step is. It'll come to you. Now it's just not really the right time because the universe and your subconscious are really trying to figure out what is that best next step for you. What is that best next direction for you? What's really going to, make you the happiest. Like they don't just want to propel you forward nilly-willy. I can't believe I just said that, nilly-willy. They don't want to just do that. They want to make sure that you're actually going to be really fulfilled and happy at the end of it. So let them work that out while you go have fun doing something else. Now, I feel like if you do that, September is going to be a really good, happy, positive month. I feel like you're going to continue to feel even better, and your excited feelings are going to continue to stay those excited, happy feelings that are going to boost you forward. And you may even get some answers towards the second half to the end of September. If you do not work on this block, and if you try to figure out how do I do my next step? What is the next step for me? I think that your excitement will turn into anxiousness or anxiety because you'll be trying to figure something out that is not for you to figure out right now. It's for you to receive when the answer is ready and when everything is set up for you to be successful. But right now is not the time, right? Like things are being sorted out for you. Let them be sorted out for you. And if you try to figure it out, it's just going to turn into anxiety and anxiousness because you won't have the answer. You can't force the answer here. That's just not going to happen. You can either try to figure it out and hit up against brick walls and become anxious because it feels like there's this question that you'll never be able to answer or figure out for yourself, or you can just go do something and have fun and channel your energy in other ways and let the answer just come to you at the soonest possible time when it's like really ready for you, and let it really come to you in a way that's like so fun. And you've been in this flow period of really enjoying what you're doing, really feeling passionate, and when the answer comes, the next step comes, it's only going to continue that flow. Like it's going to be fun and amazing. So like it's going to be worth the wait for you. So yeah, that's what I recommend. The only other thing that I want to bring up for you is I think that during this month there is going to be somebody who enters your life. I think that they may be somebody that could be a romantic partner of yours. And I think that if you didn't hear this, you might brush them off because I feel like they kind of give off this like danger vibe or like this bad girl, bad guy vibe. And normally you wouldn't really give them a chance because I feel like that's just not really your thing. But whoever this person is, I feel like even though that's the kind of vibe that they may give off as a first impression, they're actually really nice and really sweet and really worth getting to know. So that's what I want to share with you is, if somebody comes into your life and you're kind of like, no, I don't even want to go there, maybe give them a chance. Like don't judge the outside until you've been able to see the inside and the essence and evaluate from there, because I think that this is somebody who could actually be really interesting to you and somebody who could actually be maybe the right person for you, or really be exciting and fulfill you and just be somebody that you really want to have in your life, at least for some period of time. So yeah, I would give them a shot. I give them a try. I would at least try to get to know them and evaluate, are they actually like dangerous or are they actually really sweet? It's kind of like, basically, don't judge people off of first impressions. Just know that just because we choose a certain kind of clothing style or a certain kind of hairstyle or a certain kind of style that we do our makeup, it doesn't actually necessarily represent our personalities. You know, I guess an example that I'm getting is like, you know, in movies, we're always shown that people on motorcycles are kind of like the tough bad guys, and you know, because they wear like the leather jackets and everything. But you know, when you actually meet them, they're just like really nice, good, sweet people. And you know, the outside appearance is just so different from like what you expect when you actually talk to them. So, I mean, if you don't really know a lot of motorcyclists, so you know, that's the kind of thing is like, don't just count somebody out this month because of because of you know a danger vibe that they may give you, or like a bad girl, bad boy vibe that they may give you. Keep an open mind, and you might be surprised for this month at least, because you know sometimes you should trust that. But this month, I feel like don't count somebody out just based off of first impressions or appearances. So that's what I'm feeling for you. Before I wrap up this video, I just want to let you know that I will be doing an extended reading for this general video. It will be on Patreon. The link will be below in the description box. And that will take you to my Patreon page where you can access the video. And in the extended, what we're going to do is we're going to talk more about the situation. We're going to see what strengths you bring to the table that you can leverage. We're going to look into areas of growth that you can work on that will propel you into better opportunities for your future. We're going to look into any fears and blocks that you have and clear those out. And then at the end of that, we're going to look into the future potentials. If you work on all these blocks in that video and in this video that we're talking about here, what does your future look like then? Like, how does that shift the potentials for you? What good things can you expect as a result? And yeah, so if you're interested in the extended, I will see you there. If not, thank you so much for watching. I hope I earned your like and your subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.